Hi, and welcome to the Made for Business show where Catholic moms come to learn how to build a business that is simple, holy, and profitable. I'm your host, Sterling Jakewith, and today we're going to be talking about speaking to your fans. So, just recently on my Instagram account, I shot a quick video of me talking about signing up for Annie Deddens's newsletter. So Annie Deddens is the person behind praymorenovenas.com, and she also has a website, Catholic Wife, Catholic Life. Those words, wife and life, might be switched, but I'll link them up in the show notes. And I've been following her for a long time, many years. And I don't know when she started doing this newsletter thing, maybe 2 years ago. It's been a while. And every month she cultivates modest clothing and home decor, some that's Catholic, some that's not. And she puts all of the links in a newsletter and then has a recipe and some prayers. And if you sign up and pay her through Patreon, you can get access to this newsletter. So I've been seeing it for years. And I always see it and I'm like, oh, those things are so cute. But usually I talk myself out of signing up because I think, well, I'm a minimalist and I don't really buy a lot of stuff anyway. Sometimes in the past, I've seen the links and wanted to sign up, but not been in a good place. And then I've just forgotten. And so it just so happens that yesterday I saw her post. I liked a few of the things and I had the time and my card to sign up. So I go and I sign up and they had an option to pay $3 or $5. You could just choose. And of course, I chose $5 because I love Annie and the work that she's been doing. I've been following her forever. I'm just a huge fan of Pray More Novenas, and I think we should be praying more novenas. And so I signed up and I got the links, and it was perfect. And it got me thinking most of us, we post things and then we don't hear anything. Or maybe we get a couple likes, or maybe we get one client. And so often we think, this isn't working. What I'm doing is stupid. Nobody's paying attention. Why am I doing this? You know, it takes her a long time to cultivate all those links, cut out the images, put together a beautiful graphic, and then post it. And this whole time, I've been a fan of hers, kind of lurking in the background. And I have all these warm and fuzzy feelings for her, but she doesn't know it because I haven't signed up for her thing. And then there's just this moment where the Holy Spirit moves us. The Holy Spirit moved me and was like, hey, now's the time. Now is the time to sign up for this thing and to support Annie. Right? God was just tapping me on the shoulder and he was like, now is the time. Now, Annie still has to post her posts. We can't just sit on the couch and think God's going to bring me clients. I suppose he could still do that. But we do need to show up in the world. We need to have a way for people to see our work. We need to make offers to help them. But I want you to know that you have fans. You have people who are watching what you're doing. They like what you do. They're cheering you on. They have warm and fuzzy feelings about you, and they're not buying today. And it's not a problem. I think sometimes, especially early on in our business, when we don't have a lot of sales coming in, we think, I don't have sales because maybe they don't like me, or maybe I need to convince them to work with me. And so we start speaking to the people who aren't our people, convincing them that they are our people. Right? So maybe there's somebody that hasn't signed up for Masters yet, right? So Masters is my monthly life coaching membership. And I could go in and I could try to tell moms that they do have the money for it, or they do have the time for it, right? Or they really do want to improve their lives. And I could get a little convincing in my marketing, trying to get the people who don't want it to want it, right? That's me talking to not fans and trying to make them fans. Instead, I want you to know there's a whole pool of people that are your fans or they will be your fans and they will say yes. And you are just talking to them until they're ready to say yes. It's a very different kind of energy when we sit down and we think of those people. So I'm talking to you right now, and some of you will be my clients in 2 years. Some of you will be listening to this 2 years from now when I'm recording it. I'm speaking to the women who want to work with me, who have the money to work with me, who want to grow their businesses, who believe in coaching, right? Those are the women that I'm speaking to. I'm not speaking to the ones that don't think coaching is effective or don't want to invest in their business or don't want to work with a coach as a way of investing in their business, right? I'm not talking to them, which is fine. They can be there. They could even listen, but they're not going to be the ones that I'm speaking to. I'm going to speak into the heart of women who love self-help books, who love Amy Porterfield, who are trying to figure out the things that work in business. They're trying Facebook. They're trying Instagram. They're working on their emails. They're figuring out technology. They're willing to do that stuff because they want to grow a 6-figure business, right? There are plenty of people who follow me that have what I'll call like jobby businesses, right? Where they have a business and that makes them like $500 a month. And that's wonderful. Welcome. I want you to be here. I want you to learn things. But I'm going to pitch my marketing to the ones that want to grow 6-figure businesses or want to build very big nonprofits. And so I want you to just shift your thinking a little bit and realize that your marketing, your emails, anything you put out, you're putting out to your fans. They love you. They love your personality. They love what you do. And they're having warm and fuzzy feelings about you and never liking your stuff. They're not hitting the like button. They're not emailing you, and they are not paying you yet. But there's a whole bunch of them out there. And your job is to love on them, to pour value into them until God taps them on the shoulder and says, now is the time. And that is why we don't have to feel pressure about sales, because God is the one who brings the clients. Your job is just to shine brightly enough that when they're ready, they know where to find you. And this is so much more fun. And Annie saw my video and she commented and she said, thank you. And I think there must be days when she wonders if it's worth it. There must be days when she wonders if people are coming or if new people are going to sign up, right? And that's what's so interesting, you guys. For those of you that don't have a lot of clients, you just think, oh, I just want clients. But then once you get clients, really, no matter how many, your brain will still offer to you, oh, we got all of the ones we're ever going to get. There's probably no more new ones, right? I have a goal of signing one-on-one clients every month. And so I sign them and it's wonderful and it's fun and I love beginning a new relationship with someone. But then in the next month, I want to sign another person. And my brain is always like, nobody else. Probably not going to be anybody else this month. Right? And then somebody will book a discovery call and I'll have a conversation with them. And then we work together to build her business. Right? And so your brain is just going to be talking you out of business all the time. And one of the ways that it does that is it convinces you that no one likes you. No one likes your stuff. And when we begin to talk to people who don't like us or don't like our stuff, our marketing gets weird and it falls flat. So I just want you, when you sit down to your computer, I just want you to imagine that it's 5 years in the future, you're very successful, you're an in-demand, whatever you do. People love to work with you. They love everything that you put out. And they are so excited to see what you write, to see what you post, to read your email, to sign up for your workshop, to buy your newest product. And I want you to speak to those people, the ones who are excited to hear from you. They may not be customers today, but they will be. We're creating marketing to speak to our fans. When I record this, I imagine that there are 10,000 Catholic moms who own businesses or want to start a business, and they cannot wait until my podcast comes out. And when it pops up, they go, "Oh, yay! Can't wait to listen to that one." And it may not be in that moment because we're moms. It may be later, but they are so excited. They have a folder that says Sterling or Made for Business. And every time I send out an email, they put it in that folder because they're like, I love what she says. I want to save that for later. I want to remember what she said. And they read my emails. And if you don't believe that's possible, I want you to just pause for a second and think about something you love to buy. A brand that you love, a person that you follow, that you feel that way about, so that you know it's possible. Because even you follow someone or some company and you are excited every time they email you or say that they have something new. You don't feel like they're salesy. You don't feel like they're convincing you. You don't feel like they email you too much. Because you know what? The people I think, oh, they email me too much, are the ones I'm not really fans of. That's kind of the test. Because I don't mind when somebody I love sends me lots of emails, right? I think that about my business coach. I have a folder for her, and everything she sends, I put in that folder and I read them. I would never think she emails me too much. And so I guarantee there are things, brands or people that you are a big fan of. And just imagine what you think when that company puts something out. And then imagine that you have fans that feel that way about you. This is true even if this is day 0 for you and you have no following, nobody on your email list, nothing. You just imagine that there will be. For me, it's 10,000. I don't know where that number came from, but for me, so on the Made for Greatness side with our master's program, I think of 100,000. There are 100,000 Catholic moms that want life coaching. But on Made for Business side, I think there are 10,000 Catholic moms who run businesses and want to make 6 figures. Right? Like in the business world, that's a pretty small niche. Catholic moms who want to make 6 figures or more with their business. But I think there are 10,000. And I imagine all of them are listening to this podcast and reading my emails and going through my Instagram account. And I write for them. And I write to inspire them. And I write so that the Holy Spirit can use something I create as a moment to tap her on the shoulder. And tapping her on the shoulder may be, hey, it's time for you to start your podcast. Hey, you should sign up for that workshop. Hey, you should just believe in yourself today. Or, hey, it's time for you to have your own business coach. I think Sterling is the one. That is what I think when I sit down to make a post. I write to my fans. And that has made all the difference to me in really hating social media and learning to love it, because it is, for me, evangelization. Because my deepest desire is to lead women that God has called to business to Him. That's what I do. I don't know what they should do. You hear me say that all the time because it's true. I don't know. But together, we just open our ears and we ask a lot of questions and we give God space to give us the answers. And then we could become women who let the Holy Spirit lead us in business. And then it doesn't feel so scary, and then it doesn't feel so awful. And that's how we can have peace, even not knowing what's going to come, what the future is going to look like, or how to get clients. So today was all about talking to your fans. If you want to learn more about sales and marketing, I want you to come join me for my free workshop, Market Like an Evangelist. It is tomorrow, February 25th. Sign up. If this is way after February 25th, 2022, I'm going to have this as an opt-in on my website. So you can go to my website and it'll say, want to watch the Market Like an Evangelist workshop, and you'll just be able to get instant access to the replay. But for all of you in this special moment right now live, you can come tomorrow, February 25th, and come to this Market Like an Evangelist workshop. I already sent it out to my email list, so we already have several hundred people signed up. It's going to be so fun, and I'm going to talk about the first evangelists who went out and spread the good news and how we can learn from them to market our business so it doesn't feel icky and it doesn't feel salesy, and we can feel calm and confident, and it actually is something we enjoy doing, right? I used to say, oh, I hate sales. Oh, I hate marketing. Hate, you guys. I used to say that. And now it's one of my favorite parts of business because I just feel like a soldier in God's army, and I'm going out and I'm spreading my message, and then he brings the people that need to hear that message. And when that's how you think about sales and marketing, it makes it feel so much better, so much more fun, so much more calm. It's not high stakes. And I think it's the way that we should be doing business. So if you want to sign up for that, go to madeforgreatness.co, click on business, and you can register for that workshop. Or if it's already passed, you can sign up for that workshop and immediately get the replay. All right, you guys, I love you. Get to work and have a blessed day.